talking about it all, hitting the controversial topics, breaking it all down with Mussman and Ben. Ben?
Yep.
Listen to this.
Okay.
It's fun communicating with Ben and playing with him.
Oh.
No.
This is your feel-good story of the day, right?
Okay.
There's good in the world. Out in New Hampshire, there's a little boy. He's deaf. He can't hear at all. And so he didn't have a lot of friends. Nobody could talk to him. Kind of led a quiet life. So his entire school learned sign language.
He didn't have relationships with his peers or teachers for that matter. He was very alone, and he acted very alone.
If he's your friend, you can play with him. And he's my friend.
Now they can ask each other, hey, you want to play? Right. It clicked for him that the sign language had value.
You could just watch his world open up with communication. It was amazing.
It's fun communicating with Ben and playing with him.
Oh man, what a great story.
It is fun to communicate with you, Ben, and play with you.
Sweet.
Yep.
And if you're watching DTF St. Louis, you would learn that if you learn American Sign Language, you can sleep with the other guy's wife.
What? Who's watching that?
That's all it takes?
That's all it takes?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's got to learn ASL.
Oh.
No.
I'll be right back.
Could have fooled me.
Signing up for classes.
That ASL to ASS pipeline.
Papa?
My guess is
No, he's not married.
don't be as expressive as Walls' signer. I don't know if that's going to send the right message.
No, but that's what you're supposed to do. No, that's actually, she's heralded. Heralded?
What? Herald?
Her name
She's heralded in the sign language.
Yeah, but if you're trying to pick up your neighbor's wife, I think you're sending the wrong
David
message.
Harbour does the same thing in DTF St. Louis. He's at a rap festival. He goes way over the top with his performance. That's what they do. Gotta go.
Well, facial expressions are basically like the punctuation in ASL.
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your
You took it,
eyebrows.
didn't you, Cory?
I did for 2 years, and now I know the alphabet, and that's it. That is it. But that's okay.
Well, it's fun to play with Ben. He's my friend.
No.
Yeah, that's a
Thanks,
so
guys.
It's fun communicating with Ben and playing with him.
It's too bad Zacho's not here.
I feel the same way, guys. I like it when you guys play with me.
Yes, Ben.
Can I tell you one other thing that is sports related that I heard this weekend?
Yeah, Daddy.
Did you guys hear or see, or I don't know if it went viral, just I happened to mention somebody named Tory, and my phone found a story about Tory Hunter. Do you guys remember Tory Hunter?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And please remember if I'm misremembering, but he's the guy who made the catch in the All-Star game, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Did you ever hear why he did that? Everybody's like, why would you rob somebody of a home run in the All-Star game? Who cares? He told the story on a podcast, and I saw it this weekend. He was in the hallway of the locker rooms before the All-Star game, and Barry Bonds walked by him, and Tory's with his brother. And his brother says, hello, Mr. Bonds, great to meet you. And Barry completely ignored him and big-timed him. So Tory's like, you know what? F that guy. And so he went up and caught that ball as an F you to Barry Bonds for big-timing his brother.
Wow, I love that story.
I love that story, too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
How about he was at the game for the Angels where the Adele gets the hat trick for home run robberies?
Oh, yeah.
It was amazing.
That was nuts, man.
I've got this right here.
No balls and one strike. And here's a drive out to right from Raleigh. Adele's back near the wall.
I didn't know she played for the Angels.
Hello.
There's a drive to right. Adele is back. He's at the wall. He leaps up. He caught it. Timed his leap again. Wow. 2 home run robberies by one player in the same game. And here's Crawford with a fly ball to right toward the corner. It's Joe Adele again near the foul pole. Leaping up. Did he catch it again? He fell into the crowd.
And then
he tipped over.
Yes. So I think that's an out.
He did it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
You're never going to see that again, probably.
I thought if you caught the ball and it carried you over the fence, it was a home run.
See, I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
And I actually think that should be the rule.
Yeah.
You got to stay in.
Yeah, man.
If a soccer goalie catches a ball, but his whole body goes into the back of the net, that should be a goal, right?
Correct.
That's not a saved goal.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a home run anymore. I saw the highlight yesterday. I'm like,
Well, yeah, even the announcer says it on the play-by-play, on the TV play-by-play. He goes, I think that's a homer. And then he just held it up and it was out.
It was sweet, though.
The third one was the best one.
Yeah, the third one was sweet.
Yeah, the third one was amazing.
Did you guys see the picture from the crowd's point of view? I mean, it's like he's holding that ball up like Simba. It's a legendary photo.
Look, a lion. Did that guy really get sued?
No, you're not. What?
Did that comedian really get sued by the composer of that song?
I don't know.
Did he really?
I don't know. I saw the viral clip where that comedian was like, do you know what they're actually saying in that song? The words translate like, look, it's a lion. Isn't it great? It's something like that.
And that was his bit, or that's actually the translation?
I think that's actually the translation.
Oh, I didn't know if that was the bit or not.
Yeah, that person has filed a $27 million defamation lawsuit against the comedian. If that's AI, but
that seems aggressive.
Yeah, is being sued for $27 million. This is an NBC.com site.
And I think I think there's a viral clip of that comedian on stage getting served while he's doing stand-up.
No way.
Yeah, a lawyer comes over and just basically hands him.
That wasn't part of the bit.
How can a stand-up comedian not just claim, well, I'm doing a bit? You can't sue me for defamation. It's a bit.
Unless he's completely fibbing about the translation of that song.
I got a lot of questions.
But if he actually planted that person to come up on stage and get that would be a really good bit.
Yeah, that could. All of that is in play. It's a great bit.
It is a good bit.
Interesting. All right, are we doing Fan 5? Did it already start?
We haven't started yet. I haven't hit the bit, so I'm going to do it right now because we deserve and love Alex.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Brought to you by the St. Paul Saints.
We love you, Saints.
All right,
there's mud hens.
It's weird to lead with this, but we haven't talked about it at all. But it's happening again. Remember, we talked last week that about a year or so ago, the dude from the Nuggets got fired with like a handful of games left in the season. We're like, well, weird. And then it happened in hockey like a week ago. Well, it happened again in hockey. The Islanders fired their coach, Patrick Roy, with 4 games left. And they are not like the bottom of the standings. They're fighting for a playoff spot. And the Islanders are like, get the hell out of here. So they fired Patrick Roy and are hiring Peter DeBoer.
Like the Patrick Roy?
Yes.
Sure.
I didn't know that.
What an unbelievable goaltender.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So Lange, it sucked because I hate him. But
they're floundering, but they're playing for a playoff spot. It's just really weird to fire a coach with 4 games to go. But now this is, I think, the 3rd or 4th time in the last couple of years we've seen this in pro sports.
Yeah, what the hell?
Down to the wire. Something's not going your way, and before the season's even over, you're like, this guy's got to go. Can't do it anymore.
Maybe there's bonuses in his contract. So they're like, yeah, we're not paying that.
I don't know.
John Bo? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Maybe. Michigan and UConn tonight for the Natty. Michigan is a 7.5-point favorite on DraftKings. That game is in Indianapolis. Ben and I are cheering for UConn. Everybody else is cheering for Michigan.
Hawk, you have Michigan. Remember that.
Let's go, Michigan.
You haven't lost yet.
Thank you.
And good for you.
Thank you.
For picking all the 1 seeds. I've just followed your lead. It's a good idea.
If next year in the core versus 4, I only agree to do this bit if the asterisk is you have to at least make one choice. And what I mean by that is you can pick 3 number 1s and then anything else, but you can't just blindly pick 4 number 1s.
Who does that?
2 of you. But I'm saying just so there has to be a choice. So you would at least have to say, here's the 3 number 1s that I want, and then here's the number 2 or whatever that I want. At least making a choice. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I will call you terrible names and make fun of you.
Fair enough. Would you still be in?
No.
Sauce?
Yeah.
I won't be able to name another team.
Yeah, I just picked every one team because I really hadn't paid much attention to it.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. So
I force you to at least make a choice.
Yeah. And I probably, if I put, this will shock you, any effort into it, I probably would have passed on Florida and picked somebody else and really looked at it. And I'm not saying I would have picked UConn, but I would have probably picked Iowa State or something.
Sure.
Yeah. Does it make any sense, though, sort of how you guys treat Scotty Scheffler? Whoever the consensus number 1 team has been all season, which would have been Arizona, they're automatically out of the
Duke was the number 1 overall seed, right? Like
Duke
based on the committee. Yeah, the committee. Duke was the.
I thought Arizona had the most weeks at number 1 during the season.
But going into the tournament, the committee named Duke number 1. DraftKings, those 2 were pretty close to the identical favorites going into the tournament. Duke and Arizona had similar odds. but Duke was technically listed as
so
the number
maybe
one.
that's what you do. You take the number one overall team, take them off the board. You can have all of the three number
Maybe,
ones.
but I don't even mind the number one team being on the board. I just like the idea that at least one choice has to be made. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause then if you think Duke is still going to do it, then you at least still have to pick Duke. But then you would have to get rid of one of the number one seeds. But we'll see.
Yeah, sure. I'm in.
Ben,
we
I
only
was
got
so
8
happy
people to bite this year.
that you made a reference to the Masters, the bet.
2 days away.
2 days away. We have a good
betting on Wednesday.
I know. Can't wait.
It's going to be wide open on this
Ben?
one. Listen to Gorgie. He was on with PA, and him breaking it down. He's right. I mean, Scheffler's really not playing Scheffler-like.
Yeah, but you got to make him the ghost because he's unfair to have because he will most likely top 10.
Yeah.
Because
And
that's
your
how good he
guy,
is.
Cory, he's had back issues. Rory's had back issues.
Yeah.
Bryson and Rahm, who knows?
Well,
as
if
Gorgie
you were the
said,
number one pick, who would you
His
take?
name is Bryson Enron?
I have no idea.
You take Rahm. You have to.
I said Bryson Haram.
Why do you have to take Rahm? Is that what Rosie said?
I'm just doing a bit.
Oh,
He
that's
said
a
that on
Rosie bit.
Common. Common asked him who he would take, and he said he'd take Rahm.
Gorgie had a good point about that, though. He's like, those guys, you don't know what tomato cans they're playing there in the live. They're dominating,
Although
but who are they dominating over?
Bryson was in the final group last year. Bryson can win it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a giant group of people here Wednesday. You know, right when we do the bet, the Masters bet, we'll have a lot of people on the stream, on the StreamYard bit, and checking in by whatever. But but we're gonna have a lot of people in the studio as well. I feel like we should have something to eat. Maybe. Perkins, maybe.
No,
Let's get Perkins in on Wednesday.
Well, yeah, Rosie will be excited. He said he's coming back in, so that'd be perfect.
I see what you're saying.
Should we get Perkins?
Who will pay for it? I mean, Hawk will. He'll pay for it.
Is there like a points system for like frequent customers? Do you
Well,
get
then he'll
rewards?
pay
A punch card?
Yeah, like a punch card if you go there a lot.
What would you get if you win?
Probably the club.
Monte Carlo? Is that what it's called? Monte Carlo?
Monte Cristo.
That is what it's called.
I don't even know what it's called, but you're in a ripping mood today.
Tummy likey. Tummy want wingy.
I'd crush some wings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Do they have them at Perkins?
I don't know. We can ask the expert on Wednesday.
I don't think that's right.
Why are you so mean to that guy?
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I had a dream about him last night that him and I.
my God.
Him and I were trying to escape a high limit room in Vegas that was locked at every door.
Only
We
one
couldn't
way
get
out. Kiss.
To pay.
Oh, no.
Well, I have You're on a list.
Yeah.
You're on a list.
That's like the Spider-Man meme where they're just like pointing.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah.
Did you read about this kid, the 245-pound edge rusher whose vertical jump is 41 inches? A jumbo receiver who ran a 4.3 40 and a 293-pound defensive tackle who ran a 4.8.
That's a huge bitch.
The one that I'm talking about is Jordan Llewellyn.
I have not heard about him. I heard about the one guy from the NFL Africa thing.
Yeah, that's O.R. Bernard. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
6'1.5", 306 pounds, 11-inch hands.
From Cornell.
36-inch arms.
Brilliant.
6% body fat. Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, you should see this dude. It's unbelievable.
He's packing 14 inches. I'm just guessing.
That's part of his swim move.
He ran a 4.63 and he's 6'4.5", 306.
That's impressive.
Are you kidding me? A 4.63?
Yeah. You can't believe the guy is over 300 pounds. Even when you look at him, and I know muscle weighs more than fat, but when you see a picture of him, you're like, that's 300 pounds?
I'm watching him do the vertical jump right now. He looks like the Predator. Look at his legs. Look at that dude.
Jeez.
Yeah, and I think there are reports now. Surprise, surprise! Every team in the league should be excited to see this guy. But I think the Vikings were sniffing around this guy too. After they have some real interest in him.
Oh, jeez.
Who was the guy?
Oh my gosh.
He almost got the very last tab on top of that.
I mean, this really could be like a Moritz Bowringer thing, where in the seventh round you're like, why not? Let's just draft the guy.
That worked out.
Yeah. Who was the other guy? The huge offensive lineman they took that then became like a wrestler. Was it what was that?
Oh, Manu the Slender.
Hulk the Hogan?
Butterball?
Macho Man Randy Savage?
No.
Earthquake.
The guy with the rubber bands on his face who was Cyndi Lauper's uncle?
Hellraiser? Mankind?
Hang on, is he right? The guy with the rubber bands that was Cyndi Lauper's uncle?
No.
Luau?
No, that's wrong.
Was it
Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
Right, and I'm Cyndi Lauper.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Texas tornado.
Yeah, it was that Ayag Busi guy.
Oh,
All right, relax.
he's a wrestler now?
Yeah, I think so, or was, or tried to be.
His name is Egg Boosie?
Yeah, you'd always say, Egg Moose.
Yeah, you would always say
Baba Tunde or something like that was his first name.
Yes.
We say Baba Tunde, and then Hawk would go, Egg Moose.
Yes, correct. Yeah. Say it, Hawk.
Today might not be the right day to ask him to say this.
Like,
You've watched too much Fake Taxi.
That's a terrible name.
Right?
every time I get in a taxi, I start taking my pants off. It's automatic now. Hey, guy, put your bands back on. You got a job to do, sir.
Wow. You need help.
You're right.
I agree.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Headlines after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Fan.
Final segment. We're getting groovy in ya.
All right, shall we?
I don't know.
Now it's time for headlines.
Headlines, here we go. Spaceballs 2 is scheduled to be released April of 27.
Yeah! Please don't.
27. So we're essentially 1 year away.
No,
1 year away.
Spaceballs is already perfect. You don't need to do a Spaceballs.
Well, but Mel Brooks is like 1 billion years old, and he's in this, and he's a part of this. So, I mean, this is like his last hurrah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Scroob, right? Scroob?
Screw.
Yep.
Yeah, Scroob.
Yep. 1 year away.
I'm excited. It'll be fine. It's never going to be as good as the original.
No
we
way.
all know that. So just go in with lower expectations.
Rick Moranis has to be in it, right?
I think he is.
Dark Helmet.
Dark Helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you imagine?
Who's going to play Mog?
I know.
I guess they'll do some
That's
kind of
so sad.
tribute to him.
They
His
should.
son.
Possibly.
Max, are you going to play the guy in the desert combing?
We ain't found.
I can do it. Okay, we can do it. That deal could be arranged.
91 years ago today, somebody called Harold Levitt made 499 consecutive free throws, and then he missed on number 500. He then made 371 more in a row without a miss, so just had that one little blip. And the Harlem Globetrotters then offered $1,000 to anyone who could beat his record. And they never ended up paying out until they pulled that promotion. However, out of curiosity, I looked it up. In 1996, a guy named Ted St. Martin broke the Guinness World Record for consecutive free throws. Sauce, go first.
Man.
Consecutive basketball free throws, regulation length, regulation height for the rim, the whole bit. Basketball free throw.
15,000.
15,000.
No.
Muss.
Given the numbers you gave on the previous guy, I'm going to say 651.
15,000?
651.
Maybe. I don't know. You could, if you get in a rhythm, you can make a lot.
You know, the key part was listening. Because the guy who, never mind.
Was he there for like 3 days?
The guy tried to make 499 and he missed that 500.
What if I'm
You made
close?
230. You're not.
Ben.
I haven't heard the number yet.
547.
547. Okay. Hawk.
612.
612. Max.
1,000.
I'll go 650.
650. So we have Muss with 651, Max with 650, Ben with 547, Hawk with 612.
And
Technically, and Sauce gets 15,000. The closest is Muss with 651.
Thank you.
Ted shot hoops for a little over 7 hours, 7 hours and 20 minutes without missing. He shot about every 5 seconds. He made 5,221 consecutive free throws.
See?
5,221. It works out for one every 5 seconds for a little over 7 hours and 20 minutes.
You're only 3 times over it.
Yeah, but
isn't that nuts?
That is crazy.
What a waste of time.
You got to find a way to profit off of it. If you're that good at it, if you're not a hustler, if this isn't white man can't jump,
man, now we're talking.
You got to make money. Otherwise, you are just wasting your life. Right? What did the Joker say? If you're good at something, never do it for free. I don't know how this guy makes money shooting free throws.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, pack the gym and watch this guy for 7.5 hours.
No, I'd fall asleep.
Right.
Do you think he shot it overhand like a normal shot or underhand?
Oh, grannies?
No, granny style.
Don't know, but it's got to be something that he can do as robotically as possible, correct?
Yeah.
It's got to be the same motion like throwing darts.
Yep.
It's got to be the same thing every time. Don't know how you do it. It's a lot of dedication. I don't have time for that. It was on this day in what year that Twinkies were invented?
Oh, I love Twinkies.
There's a two-part trivia question. Part one is what year do you think Twinkies were invented?
And that first Twinkie is still as good as it was the first day today.
1915.
I'm going to say 1956.
I'm going to say 1944.
Yeah, good guess, because I'm going to say it had something to do with World War II. 1943. I'll go with you on that.
I'll say 35.
Ooh, almost got it, Max. 1930. Ooh, 1930.
Right.
Now, here's the part that you were referencing, Muss. Here's part two. The urban legend that Twinkies essentially have an endless shelf life, right? You can put them in a bunker and you can eat them 7,000 years later.
Right.
Twinkies' actual shelf life, based on what the company says, is how long?
Ooh. Well, because they want you to purchase more, so they're going to put a small number on that.
Yeah.
2 weeks. 14 days.
I'm going to say
90 days.
I'm going to say 6 months.
I'm going to say 12 months.
I'll say 3 months.
Hostess says the shelf life of a Twinkie is 25 days.
What?
25 days.
Not a chance.
25.
You know, much like the Reese Cups, they don't taste even close to the same.
No, they do
No, you
not.
are
They
correct.
really
Yeah.
don't.
They do not.
Yep.
No.
When was the last time you had a Twinkie?
About a year ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Depends on who you ask. I
gave
mean,
it
the
a
message
shot.
boards say that it's pretty common.
I didn't say search for a Twinkie.
This is a zombie show where Woody Harrelson loves Twinkies.
Zombieland.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Great film.
Really good.
Yeah, the cameo is outstanding.
White up.
Brilliant. Brilliant reference. That was good. You're on fire today, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Cameo, I think, had a couple other bangers.
Oh,
Didn't
they had some bangers.
Yeah. Hey, can I tell you a quick story that nobody cares? Okay, you don't have to react like that.
Great.
It's not funny. I don't know if it's interesting either.
Man, this is a great way to preview it, though.
Have you seen when Dave Grohl and Pharrell interview each other and Pharrell says how good of a drummer he is, and then he talks about how he stole everything from like Cameo and the Gap Band on the Nirvana's first album, that it's all like disco drum beats. It's interesting. You should find it's very interesting. He's like, I stole all of it. It's Gap Band, it's Cameo. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. And it like blows Pharrell's mind. He's like, what? Who knew that? It's cool. That's only because he said Cameo made me think of it. You don't have to have that disgusting look on your face, Corey. I'm sorry.
It's just my face.
Yeah, can't help it, man. He is as God made him.
God definitely
He's got a
didn't make
resting
him.
Corey face.
Yeah, he
This
does.
is just how it looks.
Oh, good one. I'm going to use
Not
that for the
great.
podcast title.
Oh, my God. That's right. Zach's out of town. You're podcasting?
Yeah, but here's the
All
first
right,
one.
hour one. Hawk died
No,
again.
Paul E. Phasia.
How did you spell it?
Paul, P-A-U-L,
Nailed it.
E,
Nailed it.
period, Phasia.
How did you
Excuse me, P-H-A-G-I-A.
What's the description for hour one?
The guys recap their weekends, discuss a guy with an unbelievable appetite, and Lieber's movie review.
That's pretty good.
Thanks,
It's
Hawk.
just loaded with spelling errors.
No, it's not, because I did it on my phone. It would tell me if they were spelling errors.
I don't know. You sent me your notes
Why don't you
for your
leave me
draft
alone?
prep.
Hey, we had a fun conversation.
We did have a fun conversation. When are we going to do that again?
Well, not Thursday. I got the Masters to watch. How about next Monday? It's fun. Relax.
Next Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
You guys want me in there? You cool?
You could do it, yeah.
So your weekly podcast leading up to the NFL draft, they have to take a back seat on Thursday because you're going to watch the Masters?
Yeah.
The Artemis II crew continues to sail towards the moon. They have 189 menu items, which, of course, Barrero thinks is way too many.
Brilliant.
They have coffee, strawberry breakfast drinks, vegetable quiche, barbecued beef brisket, spicy green beans, 5 different hot sauces, tortilla, pudding. They have everything. 189 different items on that flight for the Artemis II.
Oh.
Have you guys seen the path they have to take? How they, like circle the Earth like 3 times and then kind of slingshot to the moon? Like, in your mind, I think most of us, because we're dumb, most of us see rocket goes up straight to the moon. Right? Then you realize, well, that probably doesn't make any sense. The moon is... Anyway, so go to CNN.com and look up the path of the Artemis II. It does 2, 3, 4 laps around Earth and then slingshots to the moon. It's a really strange path.
I'm a little confused. This just might show how dumb I am, but Apollo 13, didn't they actually have to be slungshot around the moon?
The same thing,
so
Muss.
people, there was no one's ever seen the backside of the moon.
Yeah, so we looked it up the other day. So they are going further, but it's not significantly further. What it was, 1,000 miles?
It's 1,300 miles or something.
Yeah, so it's
it's impressive nonetheless.
Right, but 1,000 miles is a long way on land. It's not that much further. 1,000 miles in space is nothing.
Right.
So it does feel like we've been there, done that. Whatever. Again, I'm more mad about the amount of food options they have compared to the space travel.
Yeah, because Tom Hanks can just tell us all about the backside.
Right.
Yeah.
Jeez. Send a Twinkie or 2 and some Tang up there. Not that kind, Chris. Calm down.
Hawk's training to be an astronaut.
You take what you need, I'll take what I need.
Which astronaut do you think is going to claim that they keep blocking the toilet? Someone keeps clogging the toilet up there.
Yeah.
They've had a lot of toilet trubs.
Well, when they're eating spicy beans, how are they not having toilet problems?
It's probably the one woman that's on the plane.
Wow. Dude, you're getting emails.
You're getting emails, and you're getting them from Dwight.
Oh, okay, whatever.
All right, Ben, you got to go, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, let's try this. Let's play this game with just you. Let's see how well you do. We'll give you a minute and a half.
Are you going to ask me the most overrated Vikings player currently?
No. Wow.
Like Hawk did?
Who
did?
Jelly Belly. You like Jelly Belly jelly beans?
Sure.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know why I thought they were around a lot longer than this, but I guess they were introduced in 1976. I just assumed it would have been 100 years ago, but I guess 76. In 1976, 8 flavors. Now they have a couple hundred probably, right? Mm-hmm. 8 original flavors. Jelly Belly, 1976. Go.
Cherry.
Very cherry, yep, which also is the most popular flavor, and it has been since 2003.
That sounds nice.
That's one. These are not super easy.
Lemon.
Lemon, very good, dude.
Orange. Mandarin?
No.
Really?
No. Can't give you that one.
Lime?
Nope.
Banana?
Nope.
Strawberry?
Nope.
Got to be an obvious one that's sitting right there.
Watermelon?
Cotton candy.
Nope.
Grape.
Fruit punch?
Grape is one.
Fruit punch, not bad.
I'm running out of flavors here. Back in 1976.
Chocolate?
Nope. So far you have lemon, grape, and very cherry.
Vanilla.
Everybody else jump in now, too.
Yeah, jump in. I got to go. Okay.
Bye. Bye. Apple. Green apple. Max got it. Green apple is elite. So good.
The popcorn one.
No.
Mystery.
The guy from that dating show on VH1?
I would argue one of these is about their worst flavor. It's in the conversation for worst.
Popcorn.
That is one of the worst.
No, that one's great, right, Hogs?
It's disgusting.
Popcorn's good.
Yeah. Licorice?
Licorice is one. Oh, yeah. Licorice is one. 3 to go. 2 are very similar. Nope, you already guessed that.
Sorry.
Two are drink flavors.
Cola?
Lemon.
How would you guess that?
Lime?
How would you guess that?
Mountain Dew.
No. Generic drink
root
flavors.
beer.
Root beer is one, and the other one's very similar.
Vodka.
Jesus.
What?
Super similar to root beer.
Cream soda.
Cream soda. You're only missing one now. Lemon, root beer, very cherry, cream soda, green apple, licorice, grape, and one word. It starts with T.
Hawk don't.
And Ben was close.
Tahine.
What?
Isn't that like spicy stuff?
Tahine?
Deep breath, man.
I didn't say what is Rosie Google on Pornhub.
Jeez.
Tangerine.
Tangerine, got it.
I thought he said that.
No, he said
He
orange.
said mandarin in orange.
Okay.
All right, try this. I'm just gamifying the hell out of this entire segment, but who cares? Since 1989, we have not had a catcher in Major League Baseball that is what?
Left-handed.
Nailed it.
I was going to say the same thing.
Nailed it. Left-handed. No, Max, not this month.
That's not what I was going to say. But my mind did go there. We need some more brothers in baseball.
No, haven't had a left-handed catcher since 1989.
Man, I got to tell you guys, and you can get back to your game in a second, but I'm looking on the search beam right now. There's an article titled, "It's Foxes versus Coyotes in a Backyard Battle for Survival." And it's about the Twin Cities, like Bloomington and like here in the metro. But if you scroll down, and I know I'm probably one of the only people to pay for this, but I pay for everything. They have these animals marked, they can track them. And they specifically have this one red fox. It's a big one.
Genius.
In Bloomington, over by the river, and they got the tracker, and they follow the tracker. And so if you scroll on this map, they show you the path that she takes. And it's incredible because she stays away from this gray wolf's territory, which is literally below her on the cliff, closer to the Mississippi River. And at one point, they see that she starts to go down the trail towards the river and gets a whiff of something, which is the coyote, I should say. It's a fox and a coyote. The fox gets the whiff of the coyote and turns around and goes right back. You can't believe where these
So they
foxes,
just know. They can, the territories are marked based on scent, and they just stay away.
And if a coyote gets a whiff of a fox, it'll kill it every time.
Sure.
It wins the battle every time.
They kill almost everything. Right?
Yeah, they do. These animals get around, but they go nowhere near each other. Look at this. Wow. Look at this, man.
That's incredible.
And the coyotes are down by the water, and the fox stays away from it. But they track these things all the time, and just to watch their trail and how they go, it's the coolest thing, man. I guess I knew foxes. I didn't realize, and I hear them all the time now. I didn't realize we had that many coyotes.
Oh,
in the metro area.
You need to get like a ring cam then, because there's always like a 55-year-old Minnesota mom going, "I saw a coyote in my backyard."
Lock
you
up
don't
your small
need
dogs.
to tell
Right.
the
Watch your
entire
little dogs.
neighborhood.
The Ring camera doesn't need to be Facebook Live.
That's what it is sometimes. Yep.
Hey, did anyone hear that? No. You're in Bloomington. No one heard that.
I just heard a loud explosion.
Okay, it's the 4th of July. Shut up. The Ring camera has turned into like Twitter.
Well, you get
Speaking
mad
of
about things.
the animal world,
I do.
Here in the metro area, we've got a perv bird at our house.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What?
There is this robin that actually sits on our windowsill right there in our bedroom and will just stare in there.
Oh, he's not seeing anything.
Oh, yeah. I've seen you nude a lot.
Exactly.
To be
Except for
fair,
when your wife goes to Target.
the robin heard that the early bird gets the worm. It saw you naked.
Yeah, brilliant.
But it'll peck on the window. It's the weirdest damn thing. I don't know. I mean, I know you guys like to take callers, but if anybody knows why the hell this thing is doing this, it's like every morning. It's just pervy.
Yeah, any of you bird experts out there, don't we have talkbacks?
I know how to do that.
That's the next big wave of radio. Yep.
What about the text thing?
When robins
Next big
appear,
rave.
loved ones are near, is what it says here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's horny for me?
Probably.
I don't think so.
A common myth suggests
Be
that
nice
the
if something
robin got
was.
its red breast by carrying water to souls in purgatory or by bringing water to Christ on the cross, scorching its feathers in the fire.
That answer your question, Muss?
Yep, pretty much. I thought
Thank
that
you.
was going to be the answer, but I
Wow,
didn't
well
want to
said.
skip ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, what color was the breast of the robin?
I don't know. It's just sitting there pecking at the window, just staring.
Etu, or no, not Etu. That's a different one.
It's like Peepin'
Nevermore.
Rosie.
Nevermore.
Peepin' Rosie, good bit.
You ever killed a bird, Muss?
Have I?
Yeah. In any way.
Yes. Yeah.
You're not English, are you?
No. I mean,
Okay, good.
Like hunting pheasant. Yeah.
So you shot a pheasant.
Sure.
You ever killed a bird with your bare hands?
No.
Ever wanted to?
No, not really.
You ever hit a goose with a golf club?
No, I have not.
You ever spanked a monkey at the zoo?
Jeez.
Okay, maybe.
You ever watched a movie nude and got shamed for it?
You ever
see
defecate in a dressing room?
I have not.
Ever see a grown man naked?
Yes, I have.
You ever seen Buck with his pants down?
No.
No.
Great.
You ever been praised for the work you do?
No, too soon, Corliss. Too soon.
Celebrating 28 years, though, coming up.
How about that?
Good for you.
Hawks
Good
got
for both of
29
them.
on me.
I
Same
know.
week.
Same week. Crazy.
Good for both.
I'm just
of you.
chasing that $1 million. Accumulative.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
get
I'm
there,
getting
buddy.
close. I'm getting close.
What?
For the first time in 50 years, officials in New York say you can now eat, quote, some fish from the lower Hudson River in New York.
Good. It's about time.
What does that even mean? Can you imagine? Like, what is it? How do you know which ones are good and which ones aren't?
Well, you
I
know
think-
immediately.
I think it's actually the quantity that you can eat. Like, if you eat a certain amount, you get too many. And you got, you know what I mean?
that makes way
Yeah, yeah.
more sense. So,
What do you fish with? Like a
Just
syringe
dabble.
with them or what?
Like, if you eat 3 of them,
You're fine.
Definitely going to die of malarkey poison or something.
Malarkey. You're going to die of bad stories?
thanks, Joe Biden. It's a bunch of
Dying from his
malarkey.
eyes.
What is it that they have in them?
Malaria?
Mercury.
Mercury. Thank you. That's
mercury
it.
poisoning.
That's it. Yeah, thank you.
A South Carolina boutique owner, Chris probably shops there,
I do. I get my purses there.
was accused of repeatedly scamming customers and was booked again for the 15th time since the start of this year.
What?
How about stop going to that guy's store? Actually, I don't know if it's a guy,
Yeah.
but 15th
You would
time.
think word of mouth would actually get people to stop.
Great
going there.
album by Ludacris.
Oh, amazing album.
No, wrong guy.
God dang it.
No, wrong guy.
One of these days.
One of these days, man.
So this guy died in 2020.
Oh, rest in pieces.
Don't know why. It's irrelevant, but he's been dead for 6 years. He was a vegetarian his entire life.
Oh, poor guy.
And he believed that was the reason why he was the oldest person known to ever father a child. How old
Because
was he?
vegan? That's what
He just
thought?
believed that his stuff was
Still working
healthy enough
because
to
of it.
work
Sure.
longer,
Right.
and his boys could swim
If he had a
longer
steak, he wouldn't last as long.
because they went to Foss.
Yeah, well said.
How
Great
old
spot.
was the oldest person known to have ever fathered a child?
105.
Rolling Stones guy was like 81, right?
Yeah. Didn't Robert De Niro just have a kid? He's got to be up there.
I'll say 80.
Was it Tony Randall who had kids when he was late 70s?
93.
88.
89.
Chris almost got it. 96 years
Wow.
Good for him.
No, I would argue not good for him.
Yeah. Man, I hope I hope everybody learns how to swim, but I don't want to swim next to him at Foss.
He did live for 8 more years. He died at 104.
Jeez.
Wow. That's impressive. That's impressive.
That's going to be one of those things that if his kid, then if it's a boy, has a child at 70, 80, 90, think of that gap then.
Yeah. It's like one of those presidents or whatever,
Yep.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And to your grandfather being almost 200 years apart is insane.
Doesn't Theo Vaughn have like a really old dad?
Yeah, he's like 40 something himself, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he has I think his dad is like in his 90s, if not older.
He basically
I say
cosplays
that's
like
not that old.
No, sorry. I think he was like in his 70s or 80s when he had him. Sorry.
Oh.
Let me guess. Let me look. The internet will tell me.
Hey, while you're doing that, Saucy?
Yes, sir.
Do you know that 2 weeks from today, Monday, April 20th, the season officially kicks off for the Minnesota Vikings?
Yeah, a bunch of teams are kicking off today because they have new coaches. Yeah.
You going to celebrate 420 the right way?
Blaze it? No. Hold on.
2 weeks. It's almost here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
OTAs, May 26th, 27th. They return May 29th before picking up again June 1st and June 2nd. There we go. Football season, maybe.
He was 67 when Theo was born.
Damn.
Huxtable?
Yep. Yep, you are correct. I'm glad you knew
What
that.
season of the Road Rules, right? Theo was Road Rules, correct?
Yeah.
What season was he? Early?
He was on season...
Had to be.
Hold on.
Take your time.
He was on season 9.
Season 9?
Yeah, season 9 of Road
wow.
Rules Maximum Velocity Tour.
Damn.
Did anybody watch that, actually?
Corey.
A lot of people.
Everybody watched Real World and Road Rules in the 90s.
Real World.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Yeah. No.
I was old.
Yeah, you were still handsome, though.
Aw, thanks, sweetie.
Yeah.
I did not realize until very recently how old Theo Von really was. Because he basically kind of cosplays as a college kid.
Yeah, when he was at, when he did the pick bit for...
Oh, that was brutal.
It was brutal,
College
and you
Game
could
Day.
tell, like, some of the guys, like Pat McAfee loves him because Pat McAfee loves a bit, right? But you could tell they were like, how hammered are you? Like, yeah, it was bad.
Is he the guy who does the funny interviews with people?
Yeah, and then I think he hooked up with that one quarterback's
And he's got
mom.
the guy that sits there and just doesn't say anything.
No,
you're thinking
that's
of
Caleb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like Caleb.
That
That's
guy's
funny.
good.
That guy makes me laugh.
No, Theo's like, he wears like a backwards hat, and he's kind of gone the right wing route over the last couple of years.
I don't know who he is.
And he's mostly podcast, right?
I think he did. He actually,
And stand up.
didn't he have the president on his podcast?
I don't know.
I
don't
think
know.
so. Who knows? He's in the manosphere.
The Manosphere.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Bunch of dudes.
Musman, you were wonderful.
Thank you so much. I'm going to go
Stand
home to
pretty.
my perv bird.
Oh.
Yeah, go home and show him business.
Yeah, show him who's boss.
Yeah.
Just hammer it.
Show him why it's good to have thumbs, if you know what I mean.
Would you be more weirded out if the bird landed on your window like ledge and then looked the other way?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be hurtful. Yeah.
And how do you know it's the same one?
It is the same one. It's every day.
What's his name?
Well,
I'm not sure.
Theo
and
Von.
to be honest, it sounds like you're
Robin.
watching him more than he's watching you.
It does sound like he's like, why is
Sounds
that
like-
guy
Oh, he's
staring at me?
pecking on the window. It
Sounds like
wakes
you
you up.
could carve his face out of ice like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day.
I know your face so well.
Muss, you're an American treasure. Thanks for the
Love you
time.
guys.
Bye, bud.
9 to noon is next. The Power Trip returns tomorrow, 5:30 to 9. Thanks for checking out the show and the Power Trip podcast. See you tomorrow.
Have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Love you, baby girl. Enjoy this day. Let's go, everybody.